Tough game.
Yo, hey, what's up, man? Here playing a little Baldur's Gate. It stinks, I can't just turn on and play. I've got to set up the stream, set up the links, you know, and then the stream crashes and I got to redo it. It takes 15 minutes. Y'all don't want to hear about that. So yesterday, if you watched the video, I finally beat the spider guy. And because one of the characters glitched, and I was able to fight them short-handed, and I beat the spider guy and got to Moonrise, and, you know, everyone says, see you at Moonrise, see you at Baldur's Gate, but they're trying to get there like it's this great place, and when I get there, it's a cesspool of hate. There's nothing but goblins and mean people wanting to fight, so my honeymoon was spoiled pretty quickly at Moonrise. And also on the way to Moonrise, there was a whole little village that I skipped at the Shadowlands. The Shadowlands still has a lot of area. There's still some battles. I can still fight the Githyanki guy who tries to take the artifact, and I can go back to the village. So there's some. Now, one thing that I'm starting to 60 plays in is it's just a dice fight, and you realize that early on in the very first match that it's just boom, it's just a dice fight. So this game is like, it's almost like playing cards, poker or blackjack. There's always a loser. You know, when you play blackjack or poker, you've got a 45% chance of losing. That's like this game, you know, when you play this game, you've got a high chance of losing. This is just a dice fight. This whole game, you could call it Dice Fight 3. You know what I mean? And the story but see, now the problem I have is Dragon Age is good action adventure with cartoon role-playing, a good animated RPG adventure, whereas this is just like a dice fight. But, that being said, the story is good. I am kind of caught up in the story. Fix this a little bit. There. I am a bit caught up in the story. Wait, did it move again? Like, what, bumped? I sit there and then... So, yeah, while I love this game, it does become a dice fight, but then just like a dice fight, like playing cards. There's no story in the card game, you know what I mean? Except, but That being said, the whole parasite in my brain thing is pretty cool. It is a good story. I was going to take the thing out of my brain and I blew up the machine. They have a parasite removing machine and I blew it up. The woman got mad. And you could fight her too, but I lied to her and told her, oh no, it's dead. And she said, oh, okay. Do the ceremonial listening of the song. Because at the end of the day, all there is in life is black and white, life and death, hot and cold. And within that, we make all the colors and we create all the stories. I dig the song, I do, I like it. Maybe my favorite video game song of all time, this and Final Fantasy music. And then Zelda, I guess, third.
Feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. I didn't know you well back then. I blame it on luck and fate. wanted in. Oh darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death.
Cold as death.
I feel your heart beat in my soul, our future's bound, our bodies know. You bled like wine, I wanted it. Oh darling, get me drunk, invite me. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do if I can only leave. I can't go yet, don't let me die. I'll never stop until I'm done. But just tonight, maybe I'll rest in peace. I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I hear your heart beat in my soul, our endings bound, our bodies know. I can't go yet,
Don't let me die.
I want to live.
My only one. There's more to do if we can only leave. The clock won't stop and this is what we get.
Yeah, I dig that song, man. Life and death and cold and dark, and all we have in this life is the stories that we create amongst each other. If you think about everything in life, it's almost everything is just humans talking about other humans. And no matter what you boil it down to, it's a human talking about another human, like a giant zoo. You know, the whole world's like a zoo where we're like looking at each other. Maybe that's the subject of the song, "The Zoo" by the Scorpions. Like, the zoo isn't like the zoo. The actual zoo where you go visit the animals is an actual microcosm of our whole existence, where we have to take something, put it here, and look at it. And they do it with me. They say, "Oh, here's this person. Let's put him here and examine him." And then you're like no longer a person. You're just like this thing to be examined. And that's what it's like being a celebrity. You're passed around a shelf. You know what I mean? Like this is Trump, or this is, Alyssa Milano, or this is Alice Cooper, this is Gene Simmons, this is, Halle Berry, whoever, and they're no longer this living being of existence. They're this item that you like buy and sell and like and dislike. And we forget, that we're like living beings. We're not What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not human doings. We're human beings. I'm just being, man. You know, I'm going to talk about accomplishment. $1 billion, he's having sex with multiple women. You know what I mean? Like, is more accomplished at it than the other people. I mean, as far like he could pay for, you know, he's got 14 girlfriends. It's not because he's like this great swell guy. It's because he's got $1 billion. You know. Yeah, you can go around fucking all kinds of women if you have money. It's not impressive. You know what I mean? It's actually despicable because I wish I could have one child and really like love my child and take care of it, and not just spread my fucking semen around the earth. And you know, they want to criticize black people and say, oh, black people are, you know, not good parents and in prison and all this. This guy's the biggest fucking criminal of all, stealing from the government, fucking kids, not taking care of everybody, you know, not taking care of his own kids half the time, you know what I mean? Playing video games. I mean, nothing wrong with playing video games, but you've got 5 jobs, you know what I mean? And it's good to play video. I'm saying that's a good thing. That Musk does. It's cool he plays games. And that's what I'm saying. If you're a billionaire, I'm living, you know, if you're playing a video game right now, you're living your life like a billionaire. You're smoking weed, you know, and maybe you're not smoking the California dank that you could get imported from around the world. So if you're a billionaire, you do live a little nicer. You might drink a little nicer drinks. You might eat a little nicer food. But when you're poor, you cut corners, you know, you buy, like, for example, I buy the high-priced roast beef for lunch, and then I get like the cheap bread, and then that's like, so I buy cheap, so if I buy the expensive bread and the expensive beef, it like taps me out too fast. You like have to stretch your budget out. And I met this dude in California, and he said, hey, you people on the East Coast are stretching your budgets out, you know? I'm like, yeah, dude, I've got 20 beers precisely, and there's 4 days, so I have 5 beers per day. So when someone asks me for a beer, I'm like, I can't really spare one. I only have 5 per day. I'm not, you know, bumming them from other people, or I maybe can give one out, you know, like, so like I have to say no. You know what I mean? And then you're like seem greedy. Other people bring like 3 cases. They bring maybe 1 for themselves and 2 to share with everybody. That you're like poor, you can't even afford 1 case. You're bringing 18 beers to the music festival and like 4 cans of beans to eat. You literally spent $4 and got 4 cans of beans and a thing of salt, like $5. And you're eating 1 can of beans a day. You know what I mean? And hoping that like other people feed you, and but you're at the same music festival that the billionaire is at. This is what I'm saying. And you know what? You might eat better. The billionaire might be depressed and skip a meal, and you ate your beans, and you're like doing better than the billionaire. I mean, this is how you really should think about life, I believe. Because at the end of the day, all we have is time together. You know, if Elon Musk was really wealthy, he would be a husband to the mothers of his children. If he was like a good husband to 3 women, I mean, I don't care if he's from Utah, Mormon or whatever, but if he was actually a faithful man, and like there's a fake picture of him with 5 of the kids, where are the other 9 kids? You know, if he's truly a great father, and the Vivian, the trans girl, that would make me be impressed. It's like, oh, even if he was adultery 5 times, you know, at least he's a good father. Anyway, I remember this now. This is really, really hard. So we're at this point of this game where it's all dice fights. You could go fight Rel. You could go talk to Rel and maybe not get in a fight. I mean, then you have to like kind of kiss his ass. You go in here and talk to the the warden. The warden's a piece of shit also. And the map is really weird. You can't zoom out. I can't like look at the other areas. I think maybe if I go like this. But even then you can go there, but you can't. If you hit it, you go there. But everything is maybe I could look at it this way. Show on map. It just shows